God is there, is the one who appointed you through people to nominate you to be in that position. And then He's the one watching, because you are taking care of what? Of His kid. That should be growing in a spiritual way, and there will be some people in the time to come. Now when you fail to do the task that was given to you, that one will come in the spiritual aspect. That God will not be up in that one. And you find things are not going on well, everything will just be. However, many people may talk about it, that you are not good. Maybe people can talk, there's nothing can change, but the fact is, God is going to what? To be unhappy for you, and you are a child of God that are assigned to do something. But I want to say that the reason always, what makes this, when you are given a task, we need to differentiate our own challenge and the challenges of the church. Sometimes you find people, they take the challenges of themselves, maybe the challenges that they're facing at home, bring to church, and they say, this is because of this and this is because of this. And then things will just not work well. And that's why this is something we need to understand, that let us differentiate. Because in the package, let us also give whatever in our heart, so that we will be filled. Let us stop isolating. Like this young man, actually, we are going to make it as our topic today. This is the guy I talk about in the Acts. The guy isolated himself. People know what is the reason. They don't know what is the reason. But if instead for him to talk about it, people should understand him, and then they will what? They will help him out. And the same thing applies to us today. Sometimes our challenges are within us. In our various homes, we bring them to the church, and we try to hit everyone. We try even to hit the position that is given to us, and not to carry what has given to us. We feel like everyone is against you, but nothing. Because for us, we do not identify that is a problem of our home, and it is not a problem of the church. Because when we identify them differently, so we will carry the position that we are in, and whatever active. So this is one thing we need to understand. Because sometimes you find someone is just reluctant, and you were trusted that you're going to do that one.
Yes. It do happen. So that means we bringing unto us the idea that we need to develop interest. Okay, in whatever we need to believe that it's God who has appointed. Yes. Me or you or anyone, we need to have that faith.
Yeah,
that it's God who has appointed you. You need to develop the interest in it. So you need to have love.
Yeah.
Okay, in that particular area which has been connected.
Yeah.
So the result, if you learn the effect, is very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
So especially spiritually. If I talk about spiritually, that one is supernatural, because God has power to draw itself away from you. So when God is away from you, you mess up with life like that. That's very, very, very dangerous. So thank you. Now we need to go forward and look onto the solution. Now, onto the solution to those problems. Now to the effect. I mean, like, how can we now overcome? How can we overcome inactiveness in the church as a whole? You know, we can do anything. But now, how can we now overcome such kind of, spirit, such a spirit of inactiveness in us, which always making us, to feel bored with God's word? We need to avoid it. How can we now do this thing?
Well, this is so amazing. This is something that for us as a Christian or as a youth in the church, sometimes we find we are not active. And then you ask yourself, you want to do that one, but you feel you are reluctant. This is need the spiritual guidance.
So
this is need the spiritual guidance. Because one thing you need to know, because anything that you want to do, when you don't have interest in it, you find yourself you are not what? You are not doing it in the best way that is needed. And don't mind whatever people talk about there. But one thing you need to know is, when you are signed there, that make sure that was God who elected you, and you need to seek His guidance, because He has wisdom and He has everything. Remember, He promised the disciples that when Jesus went to heaven, He promised them that He's going to send what? The helper, and that is the Holy Spirit. The same thing we need to know, that Holy Spirit we need to seek, so that all whatever we need to do, which will be success. And also the solution is ourselves. We cannot do anything that we are assigned to.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let us leave that pride within us. Let us live to claim that we can do it by ourselves. But the one thing, the main thing we need to solve this one, so that we will find ourselves to be active, is when we allow God to be the one what? Multiplying that small talent that you have. You know, I like one of the guys saying that we don't need more, but we need what? God's favor. This is something interesting. Sometimes you pray, you want this one, you want this one, but you already have it. What you need is God's favor. When you see disciples in the book of Matthew, they were talking about when Jesus was talking to the multitude, reaching to the time when it's late and people are very many. Disciples thought that because they were having only 2 fish and then 3 loaves of the bread. They have only that one. And then they say that how can they feed this multitude? They talk to Jesus that send this multitude away. And these are multitude that Jesus were welcoming because they want to what? To listen to the word. And then because of they feel like this one is not good, it's not enough for these people. They want to eat by themselves alone. Jesus said that me, I cannot do that, to chase the multitude away. And he asked them, what do you have? They said, we have this little. And then what happened? When Jesus, and when they handed it to Jesus, amazing happened, and it was multiplied, and all the multitude were what? Were fed. And everyone was just laying down, feeling satisfied. And this is something that we need to know. Whatever Christ gives to us, in a position, whatever we have, we need to give it to him so that he can multiply it more and more, so that the activeness that we are talking about will come automatic because we love that. So it's very wonderful when we understand that way.
Thank you so much for the life example. We really learned how to stay active in God's services. This is the unique name of TJ Agunda. So thank you so much, our viewers. Thank you, Manasho. It has been a wonderful one.